Well, there's no question there are public health ramifications to what they're doing. But equally important is the reputational harm, the legal issues, and the regulatory concerns around the EpiPen price gouging. And that does impact the share owners like myself. Our pension fund has a serious investment in Mylan. We have always been concerned about their aggressive CEO compensation. We are calling for an independent board that can right this ship, and they should do it now.
What specifically measures have you proposed? This is about making sure that the board gets rid of its non-independent directors, and then what?
Well, I don't think they really have independent directors. I think it's a smokescreen. If this is an independent board, I couldn't even imagine what a stacked board looks like. And I think they have to recognize right now that they're facing some serious issues, legal, reputational, and regulatory. We want to make sure that a board has a long-term strategy regarding this company and a long-term strategy regarding the pricing of EpiPen.
But with the Netherlands inversion, there's no way, right, to mess with the board. The shareholder activism is almost non-existent here, and those guys are entrenched. I mean, are you really looking at it realistically that you're going to do something with the board?
We continue to vote our shares in a way that tries to raise awareness and move this board to do the right thing. Look, if you think about the health implications of this, that's also valid to me. Parents just don't go out and buy one EpiPen. Parents go out and buy multiple EpiPens. One's in the glove compartment, one's in the house, one's in your pocket. Yeah. Exactly, and these EpiPens expire every year. So to price gouge children's health is outrageous to me.
To Joe's point, though, this company, to protect itself from a takeover from Teva Pharmaceuticals, last year moved to the Netherlands. There's this foundation, an independent foundation that is going to protect it. At the time, it was done so that even if shareholders voted for that Teva takeover, it wasn't going to happen. Why should the company pay any attention to what you're saying, even as a shareholder with 1 million shares?
Because we're a shareholder with 1 million shares.
But they have already. Do you think it's going to be effective?
I think that when they get hauled before congressional committees and they explain their recent debacle, I do think there will continue to be an outcry for more independence on this board, more strategic thinking about the long-term strategy of this company, not short-term hits because they're trying to up the compensation package of the CEO and others. And I think that's something that has to come out.
You think you think the company's tone deaf?
I think this company has serious issues based on independence, oversight, and a long-term strategy. This EpiPen debacle is just the latest in just poor management by the board, lack of independence. They don't ask the tough questions. How do you have an EpiPen that was, $100 you pay in 2007, now it's $600, up 500%. This is a life-saving this is a life-saving drug for young people.
Are they making a market mistake by not setting a price that maximizes the profit to the company? Or is this a situation where the government needs to come in and regulate the price of this EpiPen?
Look, I think they've overplayed their hand. I think this is price gouging. I'm going to leave it to others to think about those issues right now. I'm concerned about the independence of this board. Our trustees, firefighters, teachers, the people who I represent on the pension fund are very concerned about the reputational and regulatory issues surrounding this, and that's why we've taken this action to communicate with Mylan, to urge them to do a number of things, including think about more board independence.
You know, your ire has been focused on the board here, but what do you think about the CEO, Heather Brash?
Well, I think that when we think about the board, we think about the person in charge, and I'm looking forward to her spending some time with some regulators and perhaps some committees in Congress explaining the price gouging of something that is needed by parents and children all over this country. And I quite frankly don't know how she can sleep at night knowing that there's a real risk that people can't get this product that can save lives of children.
At first, the company doubled down and said that, look, it was middlemen along the way who were raising prices. They're now going to be releasing a generic form of it. Is that enough of a response as far as you're concerned?
It's a weak, late response. Look, I'll take it, but we're not at the end of this. This is only the beginning, and we need to make sure that this company is doing the right things by the people in this country and the world but also as a share owner of the fourth largest pension fund in the United States. As somebody who's the fiduciary of that fund, we do think there are some serious regulatory and legal issues, and we want to voice, as we have a right to do, our concern as share owners.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.